How do you take it when the Samajwadi Party or even the Congress, when they turn around and say that Anupriya Patel अब तो योगी जी को चिट्ठी लिख रही हैं, बोल रही हैं, पर अगर नंबर 300 से ज़्यादा आते, अगर एनडीए स्ट्रॉन्गर होती, बीजेपी स्ट्रॉन्गर होती, तब तो चिट्ठी ना लिखती?
No, no, no. They're mistaken. Or they are trying to actually fool the public. Anupriya Patel, when I was an MP, when I was a minister, I have always stood up for my issues. You just check my speeches in the parliament. As a minister, as an MP, I have spoken on the floor of the house on my issues, whether it was caste census, it was 13-point roster issue in the university, it was the creation of the OBC ministry, it was the All India Judicial Services creation. Every issue that my party stands for, I have spoken. And as a minister, as part of the government also, whenever I used to participate in the all party meeting, and Congress, Samajwadi, they all know, because they've sat with me in the all party meetings and they have seen me raising issues in front of the Honorable Defence Minister or the Home Minister or the Honorable Prime Minister. So I have never stayed away from raising my own issues. It's a different thing that Anupriya Patel is a two-member party. Apna Dal has only 2 members. So obviously, in a democracy, your strength matters. But you can't say that Anupriya Patel has not stood up for her issue. When the government brought women's reservation bill, I was a minister, and when I spoke, I said that OBC quota should be a part of the women's reservation bill. So can you say that when you are a part of the government? I have said it. I have said it on the floor of the house. I've always said it. So there is nothing that I have never been able to speak to the Prime Minister. As a minister, as a LI party leader, I went to the Prime Minister and I raised the issue of the OBC reservation not being implemented in the NEET examination, and I'm proud of my Prime Minister. He took few days to address this issue, and this was lingering since the time of the UPA government, and the Samajwadi Party was supporting this government. They did not bother to raise the issue of OBC reservation not being implemented in the NEET examination. I was the one who took it up to the Prime Minister, and my Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji addressed this issue and resolved it in a few days. I gave you one example of the NEET examination where
UPSC,
the OBC quota was not executed, and during the UPA government's time, Samajwadi Party was supporting them. They never raised this issue. If they had any concern for the OBC students' future, they would have done it. And that time, the UPA 2 government was a weaker government. Had they actually spoken to their government, this issue would have been resolved that time only. But they did not make any effort because they were not concerned about the OBC communities. Second example I would give you of the caste census. A Samajwadi Party has actually held power in the state for 4 times. 3 times late Shri Mulayam Singh Yadav ji, and once Honorable Akhilesh Yadav ji. Did they ever think about holding a caste census in the state? Now when they are out of power, now when one election after the other, you've gone on losing 4 elections, that is when you started raising this issue. Nitish Kumar ji wanted to hold caste census in Bihar Assembly. He did it.
Yeah.
He brought a bill, he passed it, he conducted the caste census. Why couldn't you do it? And now you are saying caste census, why not then?
Are you in favor of caste census?
I am. My party stands for caste census because we believe Indian society is very diverse. For generations, thousands of different caste and communities have lived in this country, and it is important that we have the authentic numbers of every caste and community, and everybody finds their representation in the country's judiciary, their legislature, bureaucracy, everywhere. It's important. And for government programs and schemes to specifically reach the most deprived sections, it's important to know what is the composition of our society. There is nothing that should be hidden. We are a big democracy, we are a vibrant democracy, and caste differences, caste discriminations are real. We should not shy away from the reality. We have to just face it and resolve it.
Click here to watch the full episode.